Hi, friends and family. Well, I'm home and I'm doing really good. And I just want to thank Colleen and Connie for taking me to the hospital and checking me in and staying with me. Colleen stayed with me a couple nights. Connie stayed with me for a couple nights. And I appreciate their support and their love. And then my sister Diane flew in and she stayed with me for 2 weeks and slept on an awfully hard flat bed in my hospital room, putting up with technicians coming in every couple hours, taking my vitals, me getting up with fevers, throwing up every 4 to 6 hours. My sister really was a trooper, and I could never ever thank her or repay her back. But I swear, if she ever has to deal with anything, I will definitely be by her side. And my sister Judy came in after my sister Diane left, and she stayed with me for 3.5 weeks. We left the hospital March 31st. I got to sleep in my own bed. I woke up on April 1st, April Fool's Day, wondering if this was a joke that I got to be home. And it was a beautiful joke. It was so good to be home. So I've been doing very well. My sister Judy and I were walking every day for 2 weeks. We had beautiful weather and enjoyed it, took advantage of it. I'm not one to stay home and lay on a couch. So we were out sightseeing and exploring, and we had a wonderful time just hanging out. So we made the most of her stay here. Even got to the pool one day, although I'm very sensitive to the sun, so I gotta try to avoid it as much as possible. But we had a great time. And I just dropped her off at the airport today. So I'm grateful for these people in my life who helped me get through this. And just want to catch up with everybody and let you know that I'm doing very well. My appetite's returning. My nausea comes and goes, but it's very minimal now, and I'm eating pretty much normally. Things don't taste exactly like they used to, but I'm putting up with it. I was a little disappointed. I had a doctor's appointment, and I had a 30-day doctor appointment, and I have a 60-day doctor appointment, and then I have a 100-day doctor appointment where I will have a bone marrow biopsy done. But when I had my doctor appointment recently, the nurse practitioner said, well, at the 100-day, you'll have your bone marrow biopsy and meet with the doctors about maintenance. And I was like, what? I thought that's why I went through all this. And she said something about being on chemo for the rest of my life. And I believe in the good Lord's got me healed, and that is not going to be a possibility. And I will be healed and go through a long, long life. I told my kids I'm outliving my mom, who lived to 94. So I have 33 more years to go, which is the number of years that Jesus walked the earth. So that's my goal. Speaking of, happy Easter, everybody. I hope everybody had a lovely Easter. We were going to go to a sunrise service here, but it was the first morning. It was cold and blustery, and I'm very sensitive to cold. I'm usually bundled up. Today was a really warm day, and it was actually lovely to be out and about. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for your prayers. They got me through that hospital stay, which was horrific, and it kept me going. I honestly couldn't even pray. I couldn't even think. Sometimes my prayer was just, help me, God, help me. So it was an ordeal, but He, through your prayers, lifted me up and got me on my way to healing and health. So thank you. And I know everybody's been reaching out to me the last couple of weeks. Thank you for your consistency with all your texts and your phone calls and the cards that you've been sending. I really appreciate them. Don't think that because I'm not answering. We were just really busy, and I've been kind of beat, and when we come home, I'm kind of tired and want to just rest. So I am still trying to get my energy back. It's not where it used to be. So anyway, I love you all. God bless you, and thank you again. I could never, ever thank you and repay all your love that you've been sending and prayers to keep me lifted up and going. So God bless.